Okay, so we're going to go over the Tier 1 warm-up. We're going to start with some hip circles, but like when we're doing a warm-up, I always try to make a real strong point that we want to step back a little bit. We want to have our feet pointing straight ahead, okay? We don't want to be over here. If you just do, I've talked about this before, but just one foot turned out a little bit really alters your entire body position, okay? If you notice, here I'm straight. Here, you notice my hip turns out, my shoulder turns out. I've got to crank my neck to look forward. So I really want to make sure when we're warming up, everything's lined up. So we're just going to start with some easy hip circles. It's nice and easy. We're going to go about 6 or 7. I'm not going to go through every rep here. We're going to go one direction, then we're going to go the other direction. Again, about 6 or 7 or so. You know, there's no real number here. The key is you just want to keep your body nice and loose. You just want to keep everything relaxed. You want to keep breathing right into your belly, so your body's just real loose and just relaxing and opening up. And you're just going to go till you feel like you're pretty warmed up with that particular movement, whatever movement you're doing. After that, we're going to go into waiter's bows. You're just going to push your hips back, come back up. So a real important point on this one is you are pushing your hips back. You are not squatting down and you're not rounding your back. So if you see this one from the side, you're pushing back. Notice that I'm keeping my back nice and straight. And yes, this is a hip hinge movement. I've talked about hip hinges many times, and this is another hip hinge movement. So you're just stretching out your hamstrings, coming up, squeezing those glutes nice and tight there at the top to make sure that you're finishing that move off. Okay, those are waiter's bows. Again, 6, 7, 8, something like that. Just so it feels pretty good. After that, you're going to stand on one foot. If you need to hold on to something, a chair, a desk, a table, a wall, whatever, then do that. But just stand on one foot. You're going to go. You're going to do some foot circles with the other foot, okay? With the foot that's planted, I want you to think of a tripod or a claw. Heel, big toe, little toe, and you're just gonna grab that floor. Try to really dig that foot into the floor. You're gonna go maybe 10 to 20 reps. Then you're gonna switch directions. And again, about 10 to 20 reps. And then just forward and back. Then you're going to switch feet. And all the time, that plant foot, grab that floor. So not only are you getting some mobility in your ankle on the moving foot, but you're really starting to develop the muscles and the balance in that plant foot. After that, again, make sure your feet are pointing straight ahead. And just kind of bring your arms back and forth just to loosen up your arms, loosen up your chest and your shoulders a little bit. Stretch out those muscles all through here, all throughout your upper back. Good, up and down. Good, big diagonal movement. Again, just see if you can just get some blood flow, keep your body loose and flowing. Just let your arms then relax. Take a nice good inhale and exhale. And when you exhale, you're gonna feel those shoulders kind of sink down behind you and kind of sit and relax. That's where we wanna keep them. So inhale, exhale, let those shoulders sit. Good. Pull those shoulder blades back just a little bit. Stretch your arms out to the side. Pull your thumbs facing forward. You're going to get some circles. And you want to get your arms nice and long when you do this. You don't want to be kind of in here or have your arms here. You really want to open up, get your arms as long as you can, and pull those shoulder blades back. And you're going to go about 20 or 30 reps forward. Turn your thumbs the other way. Go about 20 or 30 reps backward. And you can keep those shoulders pulled back the whole time. You should not be feeling any of this up in your neck, okay? So if you're like this, it's not what you want, okay? You want to make sure you're opened up nice and wide there. And then we're going to finish up with what we call cross crawls. So stand up tall, bring up one knee, touch it with the opposite hand, and vice versa. And you're just trying to keep everything loose here, keep your arms loose, keep your hips loose, but bring that knee about to your waist or so. You know, it depends on your balance and your ability, but try to bring that knee up. Make sure you're really picking it up a little bit. Get a decent pace. You don't have to go super fast, but just a nice good pace. Do that for maybe 20 or 30 seconds again until you start to feel warmed up. That is your Tier 1 warm-up.